Establish an internal system of identifying contaminated versus reprocessed endoscopes and accessories to prevent both mix-ups and cross-contamination. Some national or professional guidelines recommend separating dirty, contaminated area, clean area, and storage area. Touching a reprocessed endoscope and/or accessories with contaminated gloves, or placing them on a contaminated hanger or surface, including letting them touch the floor, will recontaminate them. Olympus partnered with the FDA for a human factors study that developed a post-market surveillance survey for duodenoscope reprocessing. The information from this study has allowed Olympus to enhance training and focus our tools on helping users understand the critical but unique tasks involved in reprocessing duodenoscopes. During the video, an icon will display when key learnings from the human factors study are shown. Fill a sterile large basin with the rinse water. Immerse the endoscope with attached accessories in the rinse water. Detach the channel plug and injection tube from the endoscope. Wipe all external surfaces of the endoscope and accessories using a sterile, lint-free cloth. Reattach the channel plug and injection tube to the endoscope. Ensure that the suction port of the injection tube is immersed in the rinse water. Attach a sterile 30 milliliter syringe to the suction channel port of the injection tube and flush the suction channel with 90 milliliters of the rinse water, that is, by pumping the syringe at least 3 times. Move the 30 milliliter syringe to the air-water channel port of the injection tube and flush the air-water channel with 90 milliliters of the rinse water. Raise the elevator and insert the tip of the 30 milliliter syringe into the interior of the forceps elevator recess in the rinse water. Then flush the interior of the recess with 30 milliliters of the rinse water. Lower the elevator and insert the tip of the 30 milliliter syringe into the interior of the forceps elevator recess in the rinse water. Then flush the interior of the recess with 30 milliliters of the rinse water. Turn the elevator control lever to raise and lower the forceps elevator 3 times, keeping the distal end of the endoscope immersed in the rinse water. Repeat the previous rinsing steps for the necessary number of times based on the rinsing method described in the disinfectant solution manual. By turning the elevator control lever, put the forceps elevator in intermediate position of the range of movement. Remove the endoscope with attached accessories from the rinse water and place them in a sterile basin. Cover the distal end and the control section of the endoscope with sterile, lint-free cloths to prevent splashing from the channel openings. Attach the 30 milliliter syringe to the suction channel port of the injection tube and flush the suction channel with 90 milliliters of air. Move the 30 milliliter syringe to the air-water channel port of the injection tube and flush the air-water channel with 90 milliliters of air. Remove the cloths from the endoscope and detach only the injection tube. Attach a sterile suction tube from the suction pump to the suction connector on the endoscope connector. Turn the suction pump on and aspirate air for at least 15 seconds. Air will flow through the instrument channel and the suction channel of the endoscope. While continuing the aspiration, raise and lower the forceps elevator 3 times by turning the elevator control lever. Turn the suction pump off and detach the suction tube and channel plug from the endoscope. Thoroughly dry the external surfaces of the endoscope, the channel plug, and the injection tube by wiping with a sterile lint-free cloth or cloths. Thoroughly dry the inside of the suction cylinder, the air-water cylinder, the instrument channel port of the endoscope, and forceps elevator recess using a sterile cotton swab or swabs.